A probe claims 154 Hamas prisoners freed under Trump's Gaza peace deal are living among Western tourists at a 5-star Marriott in Cairo. Israel says they're convicted bombers, kidnappers and killers, all under one roof. Some in Tel Aviv are left wondering, was this a peace deal or a lifeline for terror? "154 Hamas prisoners released under US President Donald Trump's Gaza peace agreement are currently staying at a 5-star hotel in Cairo alongside unsuspecting Western tourists, according to a Daily Mail investigation published on October 25th. The Daily Mail claims to have tracked down the militant group's members to Marriott's 5-star Renaissance Cairo Mirage City Hotel in the Egyptian capital. The individuals were part of a prisoner exchange that secured the release of Israeli hostages. The facility features its own spa, fitness centre, restaurants, outdoor pool and hair salon, and continues to accept bookings from the general public, with rooms starting at £200 per night, the Daily Mail reported. Undercover journalists from the Daily Mail booked into the resort and stayed among the released prisoners. The Daily Mail observed the individuals at poolside areas and dining facilities. Of the 250 individuals who were freed, 154 were considered too dangerous to remain in the West Bank or Gaza, according to the Daily Mail investigation. A former Israeli intelligence officer identified as Guy C. told the Daily Mail that concerns exist about the freedom of movement these individuals will have in their host countries. There are no restrictions on their movements in these countries. They can walk freely, travel to Europe, even the UK, receive donations from naive supporters, and gain backing from protesters who already sympathise with them. The first thing these terrorists will do when they reach Turkey or Qatar is contact their associates in Gaza and the West Bank to send money and re-establish their networks. They will quickly regroup and form new terror cells. The release of 250 of those serving life sentences was a key sticking point in the deal for Israel, which was strongly opposed to their release. But it was ultimately deemed to be the only way to persuade Hamas to hand over the last 20 living Israeli hostages and secure a ceasefire as one of the first stages of President Trump's peace plan. Professor Anthony Glees, emeritus professor at the University of Buckingham, told the Daily Mail,
"These people are our sworn enemies. They will cut off the heads of British soldiers and kill left, right, and center. We must not let them collect together. There can be no hiding place for these people. Otherwise, you are setting up a terrorist army in exile. It will be Hezbollah 2.0.
The Daily Mail investigation found that the convicted individuals will apply for local visas and residence permits to be able to melt back into society, although they will be monitored by local security services. Among those staying at the resort include Mahmoud Issa, 57, who founded Special Unit 101 of the Izz ad-Din al-Qassam Brigades, a Hamas Special Forces unit which specializes in kidnap. His incarceration was a particular cause of complaint for Hamas chief Yahya Sinwar, who was upset that Issa was not freed alongside him in 2011. Sinwar launched the October 7th attack in part to take enough hostages to force Israel to free individuals like Issa, who had been in jail since 1993. Others staying at the luxury hotel include ISIS member Izz ad-Din al-Hamamra, 47-year-old, who recruited suicide bombers and planned hijackings. Bus bomb mastermind Samir Abu Nima, 64, ambusher Muhammad Zawara, 52, kidnapper Ismail Hamdan, 57, and murderer Yusuf Dawood, 39, according to the Daily Mail. David Mensa, from the Prime Minister of Israel's office, told the Daily Mail,
"These men are terrorists, convicted of bombing buses, murdering students, and kidnapping teenagers. Israel freed them not to reward evil, but because we value human life above all. A bitter price, but one our people have paid across the ages to reclaim kin from the hands of Jew haters."
When the Daily Mail arrived, muscled Egyptian secret police with pistols glistening under their jackets were seen patrolling outside, and the newspaper understands they must grant permission for the freed prisoners to get trips out of the grounds. Meanwhile, Israeli leaders approved Egypt's request to allow the entry of Egyptian equipment and personnel to assist as part of the efforts to locate and retrieve remains of deceased hostages. The team and equipment have entered the Gaza Strip. The Times of Israel reported that Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu personally approved the entry of the Egyptian team that entered the Gaza Strip with several engineering vehicles to assist with locating the bodies.
It is a technical team. They are going in only to locate the slain hostages.
Information from both Israel and Hamas on the location of slain hostages has been given to the Egyptians to guide their search. In another development, Israeli Defense Minister Israel Katz, on October 25th, announced that the destruction of Hamas tunnels in Gaza has become the top strategic priority, stating that 60% of the tunnel network remains intact. Katz said in a statement that the demilitarization of Gaza through the complete destruction of the terror tunnels is, in his view, the most important strategic objective for achieving victory in Gaza, the Times of Israel reported. He emphasized that alongside this mission, the return of all fallen hostages home remains the most urgent moral mission. The demilitarization of Gaza by destroying Hamas's terror tunnels, alongside disarming Hamas, is, in my view, the most important strategic objective for achieving victory in Gaza.